What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? Look at that. 4 people in this thing and 4 thumbs up. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for feeling it worthy to smash that thumbs up straight in the door. It is greatly appreciated, fam. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump straight in at Aries and I am going to work myself all the way around to Pisces and see what you can expect in your next 48. Hello, George Howard. How are you, beautiful soul? How are you? Hey, Casey. What's up, baby? Thank you so much for your participation while you are working. Thank you so much. Let's jump straight in and get to Aries at 2 minutes. Oh, you so sweet. I love y'all. What's up, Divine Jane? What's up, my love? All right, let me get your banner up, Aries. Let's tap in and see what you can expect in your next 48 hours. Guys, even though I'm saying the next 48 hours, I do want you all to know that this is timeless. What's up, Ashley? What's up, Ashley? All right, Spirit, this is for Aries. Can you please show me what is it that Aries can expect? What's going on for Aries in the next 48 hours? Ooh, so we have healthy choice, self-love, self-care, being happier, love. Okay. Ooh, coffee cup. So I'm going to be honest with you. In the next 48 hours, you may run into a healthy love option in the midst of doing some sort of self-care moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say that you are somebody like me and really don't like to go out in public for real, and definitely don't like to do it by yourself. Okay. So let's just say that you're like, ooh, it's self-care moment. I don't have the kids today. Let me just go grab me a boba tea or something like that. You may actually run into someone that has long-term potential for you, okay? Could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. Show me what's going on for Aries in the next 48 hours. How does healthy choices show up for Aries in the next 48 hours? Okay. 6 of Wands. So it could be a Leo, doesn't necessarily have to be. But most importantly, like I said, I just feel like that you're out. You're just the vibe, okay? You're just doing you in the next 48 hours. And it's not like you hanging out with the homegirls, the homeboys, your lover, or anything like that. You're literally just out vibing by yourself in the next 48 hours, being happier, being healthier. And it's getting you some attention, okay? It's definitely getting you some attention. Yeah, and the reason I feel like you are even doing this in the next 48 hours is because you are kind of like scooping yourself up off the ground. It's like, all right, Aries, you didn't cry about this long enough. It's time to get it together, pull yourself together, and you go out there, and it's like you get some attention without even recognizing it. Let's see. And that's the truth. Ooh, I just predicted something for somebody. I literally just predict. So Aries, if you've been moping about something not going your way in the next 48 hours, I encourage you to kind of like, just get yourself together, go out there and do something just to make you feel good. I think that you're going to have an unexpected turnaround in the next 48 hours. Okay. The Ten of Swords is what you're struggling with. Yes. The Knight of Wands is your advice. And the likely outcome of it is the Five of Swords, Aries. Come on, y'all. So I don't know. Give me some clarity, Spirit, on these Five of Swords for the likely outcome. Because Aries, I'm going to be honest with you. It's almost like because you are struggling with the Ten of Swords here, like because there is still a painful ending or something that just didn't go your way that is painful, okay? Oh, let me see. Oh. I can't blame you for that, but that is quite toxic. So you might get some attention, you know what I'm saying? You might finally pull yourself together this weekend and really get some attention And it may be like kind of like fished upon attention. Somebody could be going fishing this weekend, especially with this particular Knight of Wands. But it's like you're fishing for some attention and you might actually get it. And it does look like that you either use the attention to make the past jealous, or that attention makes the past reach out and you kind of like sabotage the new opportunity. But let me see. What's the Ten of Swords? Actually, I just want to know what the Five of Swords is for the likely outcome, please. Because whatever the Ten of Swords is, it is the thing that you're struggling with. But Judgment, yeah, you're gonna, it does. Okay, so, okay, the Seven of Cups. I do see that in the next 48 hours, you're about to like, kind of like just pull your head out of your ass, I have to say. Because you have kind of been moping on over a painful ending here. And it's kind of like you go out there, you are just vibing and you get some attention. There's something that happens in the midst of that attention that triggers this past person to gain some sort of clarity. There is going to be an opportunity in the next 48 hours, Aries, to make some sort of compromise here. The Judgment, it's like you're going to be able to see beyond the illusion. It's like whatever the Ten of Swords is, it is, you're not seeing it clearly. The other person isn't seeing it clearly. And so I feel like that this unexpected attention that you're going to get in the next 48 hours is going to kind of help you guys see this situation from another, like, I don't know. It's like a, damn. Okay. You're going to get some unexpected attention, and that unexpected attention is a mirror. It's like a direct mirror of the unexpected attention that the Ten of Swords person got when they betrayed you. Oh, that's toxic. Okay. You're seeing a situation inappropriately. You're not seeing it the right way. There's a situation that you've kind of been moping over, Aries, and you're taking it as a betrayal, a Ten of Swords, like somebody betrayed your trust. They stabbed you in the back. It's not that. It's literally, it's not that. Maybe your person responded to it in a way that you would not have responded to it, but it's not that. And I do feel like in the next 48 hours, you get that same kind of unsolicited attention. And because of the way that you respond to it, you have some sort of epiphany, some sort of an awareness that allows you to see beyond the illusion to make the necessary compromise. Now, for some of y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, you could continue to sabotage it out of pride and ego, but you are at least going to see how it didn't play out the way that you made it play out in your brain. The Sun card, yes. I'm just being honest. Okay, so all of the major arcanas, all of the clarifying cards are major arcanas. The Judgment card, the Lover's card, and the Sun card. And those are beautiful major arcanas, okay? And those only came through in the clarification. So I do feel like that the universe is about to give you a direct reflection of what's played out so that you can see it from another perspective. Because the Six of Wands in the Sun card is telling me that pride and ego may not be allowing you to see the other person's perspective. So it does look like that you have some sort of truth and clarity in the next 48 hours that allows you to move and be happier, okay? Whatever that means for you. Final messages for Aries coming out of this. the Strength card, damn. The King of Wands, which is Leo energy. The Temperance, I don't know why I'm saying the wrong names, y'all. The Temperance, which is the integration. Oh my goodness. The Seven of Pentacles, which is labeled patience. Another key word for temperance is patience. And then we have the Three of Cups. What you need to know walking away from this reading. Clear up your mind. Allow this situation to shift your negative thoughts so that you can integrate a more patient and celebratory, like a more celebratory mindset, one that doesn't go straight to strife, one that looks for, because temperance is about finding that median, okay? So it's about walking away from this situation, understanding like, damn, I don't have to go straight to war every time, okay? Just being honest with you. Just take it as it resonates, but this could involve a Scorpio, a Gemini, Leo's showed up, Sag is here. Yeah, look, I didn't even have to clarify if I just would have kept going at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Cups is here. The Four of Swords is here. That's about healing this energy here. And then we have the Chariot, which is about overcoming the obstacles and having victory. And oh my goodness, the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You're able to see that the love is still there. That's nice. Okay. What's up? I needed to hear that. I know that's right. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that helped you. April the Crystal, what's up, baby? What's up, Miss Falls? Yo, I'm not going to be on here all day, honey, because I want to get outside. It's super nice, but I wanted to give y'all some content. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. This is for Taurus. What can Taurus expect in the next 48 hours? What does Taurus need to know for the next 48 hours, Spirit? Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not going to lie. I've been picking up on a toxic storyline for the Taurus Collective for a minute right now. But we have Golden Mirror. It says narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided, watching, spying, stalking. So it definitely looks like that there's just got to look at a situation from a different perspective. How does this show up for Taurus in the next 48 hours? Yeah, you definitely have to look at this situation from all them daggone waters, y'all. Yeah, you have to look at this situation from a different perspective, Taurus, because, like, I don't know. Somebody could be, I don't know. Let me see. Taurus, I hope this is a person because the moment that you put some boundaries up is the moment that this will fall away, or you know what I'm saying? How does this show up for Taurus in the next 48 hours, Spirit? Oh, wow. Too much. I did see Temperance. So, I did see Temperance, and that's all about an internal balance. So, Taurus, if I could just be honest with you, don't take this because this is just channeled, okay? If it don't seem right, don't force it. But I'm going to give it to you because it's stuck. There is a situation in your life that you're not loosening your grips on. And the grip that you're holding on it is very much so a narcissistic strategy, okay? Meaning that you're not really seeing how something is like you're asking for more than you're willing to give into the situation. So in the next 48 hours, if you can honestly reflect and see that, and maybe let me take narcissistic off of it so that you don't take it so personal. Well, I think I did. It's like you're asking from the like looking at the reality of the situation, you're asking for way too much and then only being willing to give so little. That is like narcissism is a spectrum, just like the autistic spectrum, right? It's a spectrum. And everyone requires a tad bit of narcissism just to get up off the bed. For me to get on his camera, it takes for me to get up on his camera, it takes a little bit of narcissism. You notice how some tarot readers just do the cards down. And then after a while, they turn it to their face. That's because the collective has dialed up the narcissism in that person, okay? So don't take it on to be a insult that this is coming up, but it is going to be beneficial for you to look at a situation that you may not be willing to give into equally. Now, for others of y'all, there is someone that you're quite freaking infatuated with, and this person tends to love bomb you, okay? And they get by with it because when they're ready to get your attention, they post particular things to draw you in. Spirit, let's see, how does this show up in the next 48 hours for Taurus? The Two of Pentacles, the World card, the Five of Pentacles is what you're struggling with. The Seven of Cups is your advice. And the likely outcome is just, baby, that was the truth and nothing but it. Okay, the Ace of Swords, but that's okay because I'm your homegirl. So let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this for a second. The situation, the opportunity is to close up a toxic cycle. It is. In the next 48 hours, you are being given an opportunity to balance the karmic scales and close up a cycle. And the reason why this cycle has not been closed up is because of the Five of Pentacles. Well, because you didn't already left me out in the cold too much, or if I make this decision, then I'm asked out, or it's like, damn, after all the work that I didn't put into this situation, I walk away with nothing. Key, look at this big ass bird right here. And I bet you if that thing come a little bit closer, it look like a daggone vulture. You see what I'm saying? And vultures go, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. A vulture so damn lazy, they don't even kill their food. You know, well, they prefer food that's already killed. Okay? That's what a vulture wants. So it's like you're waiting. Damn, Taurus, don't unsubscribe. Know that I'm giving you this message out of pure love. Okay, out of pure love, but this is going to help you elevate. And if you can take it in the next 48 hours, there's a situation that balances out and brings you peace. But I have to be honest, you're trying to, like, you're scouring over a situation until you know for sure that it feels the way that it made you feel. And that's not really, like, Spirit is like, hold on, Taurus. Like, there's really more options. Like the Seven of Cups is like, choose wisely the way that you choose to navigate this situation, because scouring over this situation, waiting for this person to feel the way that you felt may actually leave you starving and depleted and not getting your due justice out of the situation. Let me look and see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. The Queen of Swords, cutting away what no longer serves you. I have to be honest with you. The Queen of Swords can be quite temperamental. And then we have the Nine of Wands right behind it. Baby, that's we the people and you're not getting through. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to slice and dice you until I feel like I get my justice. And Spirit is saying, look at the sword that the Queen of Swords is holding versus the sword that's in the middle of the Justice card. You're working too hard to try to balance these scales out. And slowing progress down. 77 could be significant for you, Taurus. July 7th could be significant. It is time for a cycle to close out here, Taurus. What's the World card? Your Taurus baby turned 8 today, so I feel like it's my birthday too. I know that's right. I know somebody else's Taurus baby had a birthday today. Yeah, the World card, like this, like you're only prolonging the inevitable. You're slowing down. So the Nine of Pentacles, oh Lord. Okay, Taurus, can I give you a little momentum? Okay, so you're holding on to this situation because something about it is triggering your abandonment issue, lack mentality, something like that, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to give this storyline from a physical, tangible perspective and say that, let's just say that you may Like, let's just say that this is a divorce, and let's just say that when you finally agree to the divorce, a certain lifestyle leaves. Like, you're only going to agree to. I'm just throwing numbers out there, okay? I'm gonna throw numbers out there. Like, let's just say that right now you're able to maneuver about 1,600 out of the person, okay? But if you go through and you go to the separation, you only are going to be able to get about 700 out of the person, okay? That mentality and you wanting to hold on to the 17 or 16, I can't remember what I said, wanting to hold on to that is slowing down the process. What is the process that's being slowed down? Is your 9 of Pentacles, your own abundance maturing, okay? So even though you may be taking a cut, the universe is about to multiply that. But what's happening here is what the universe is trying to multiply and ripen for you. The universe is like refusing to ripen that while you're in the midst of this, because just like you're trying to hold on to the 16, the universe is saying, if I ripen yours in the midst of this connection, guess what? Then that person is going to try to hold on to what I'm about to ripen for you. So baby, you take that as you want, but you know, shit, that's a blessing. That I see the downside in it, but what I see is the upside in it. And you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, as somebody that just got off of a 2-lane cliff, Phuket, I'm be honest with you. I'm okay with the upside. I'm okay with the upside. It's the downside that scares the shit out of me. Okay. And the downside is what is causing you to cling to a low vibrational mentality and it's slowing you down. Take it as it resonates. I don't have any major. Oh, I do have the World card, which is fixed sign energy, which is you. But it's also Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and then it's Saturnian energy, which is Capricorn. And then we have the Justice card, which is Libra. Still too long. Lord have mercy. Y'all don't forget to smash those thumbs up button. I'm just trying to give y'all the message to put y'all in a position to win. It ain't personal to me because, Pookie, I don't know you. I don't know you. I just love you. I don't know you. I just love you. And because I don't know you, I can give it to you raw. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for the Gemini Collective. Tap me in for the Gemini Collective. Happy birthday, nephew. Yes, happy birthday, nephew. Spirit, what is it that is going to be affecting the Gemini Collective? Oh, Lord. Okay, so you getting ready to receive some sort of truth and clarity. There is definitely some sort of truth and clarity, some sort of revelation that is coming in the next 48 hours. I also feel like that Taurus reading is a freaking personal for somebody, okay? But just take it as it resonates. So Gemini, it does look like that there's some sort of revelation, truth, and clarity that is coming in. I have to be honest with you. I do have Snake at the bottom of the deck. And then we have Passion. So I do feel like that there could be some sort of truth and clarity that, you know, I don't know. Let me see. How does this truth and clarity show up in the next 48 hours for the Gemini Collective? Dang, we got the 6 of Wands. Who just had that? Aries? Aries just had 6 of Wands show up just like that. So how does truth and clarity show up? It looks like that you're going to be getting a lot of attention, honor and protection. 6 of Swords. How does this show up? You're going to be getting a lot of attention from someone from the past. Ooh, excuse me. The 2 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords is what you're struggling with. Your advice is the Queen of Pentacles. The likely outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. So So it looks like that somebody from the past is going to be trying to give you some attention in the next 48 hours. I have to be honest with you, okay? Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could also be a Leo that's coming towards you to give you a lot of attention. But it really does not have to be that. Just take it as it resonates. It looks like that you're gonna be okay. So I do feel like that there is some sort of truth and clarity that is coming in. I do feel like that someone from the past is coming to shed some sort of insight as it pertains to, like, I don't know, like it looks like that somebody is coming towards you. I do feel like that this person is looking for another opportunity, because the challenge here is whatever they tell you is going to put you up in your head. Spirit is telling you that to deal with this, there's a need to really focus on the self. Don't do anything that gets your home work life out of balance. Like the Queen of Pentacles, like if this situation that's coming towards you requires finances, that's automatically a no, because your advice is to maintain some sort of home work life balance. Like make sure that you know what I'm saying, what you bringing in is what you putting out. The two gracklings are flying at me, like they're flying and then ascending above my roof. But so I definitely, and gracklings are very territorial, so I definitely feel like that there is a need to really like make sure that you're being mindful of your resources. So if this situation is coming towards you and in need of your resources, Spirit is saying, but my daddy got this one thing, honey, baby, if you can't afford to lose it, like if somebody comes and asks to borrow $20, baby, if you cannot afford to give that 20, baby, it's a no. That's the energy that you're being told to maintain when this person comes to give you some attention, recognition this weekend, okay, or in the next 48 hours. Let me see. Why is this going to have my Gemini collective in the Eight of Swords? Yeah, the Knight of Wands, and it did want to hit the table in the reverse. It's going to have you, because it's like you're gonna feel, yeah, you're gonna look what this card says, understanding. And then the Knight of Wands says intensity. You're gonna feel like you can understand where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like that but it's more than just that. And because you're gonna feel like that, it's more than just, and it is more than just that. However, what Spirit is ultimately saying is that this is going to be a taxing situation. You see, Kentucky taxes are different. It's like Kentucky taxes when you go to the grocery store is different than the taxes in Tennessee. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Shit is way more expensive down there in Tennessee because of the taxes. Okay? This is a taxing situation. So Spirit is saying, if you can purchase something on the Kentucky side of the border, go ahead and do it before you get into Tennessee. So yes, while you can be understanding and you may see something that you like down there in Tennessee, really assess if like, damn, maybe Kentucky got that when I get back. Let me hold off on that. Take something into consideration. There's a need to take something into consideration like that. Hey, La Unique, what's up, Pooh? So why is look like somebody's getting ready to have a barbecue. Yeah, I'm going outside today, baby. I'm getting ready to go barbecue my daggone self. I wish I had a man. It's all right. When I do get a man, baby, I just know it's gonna be lit. Let me see. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I used to love that baby. I mean, I still do, but it used to be over all the time. It made me want to go pick that baby up. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. Yeah, see, I'm gonna tell you something. The Two of Swords came out to clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Let me tell you something, baby. I do feel like that whatever this situation is that's coming around to give you, like, you're gonna be able to clearly see, you're gonna have some clarity that it's not really in your best interest to keep investing in this situation fully because it's too taxing for you. And you know, there's right now there are some things that you're not seeing. You see how this is the beekeeper. You see how she got that big ass thing over her head, and it's protecting her from getting stung. It is. It really is. But it's also blocking her from seeing certain things. So spirit is ultimately saying, baby, you are harvesting something right now. And because you are focused on harvesting something right now, you cannot afford to entertain this outside bullshit because you're blinded. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some blind spots because you're so focused. So spirit is telling you in the next 48 hours, stay focused on that because there's some bullshit approaching and I got you if you maintain focus because this situation can be taxing. Like for real, if this for real, the beekeeper, baby, one wrong move and baby, she's ate up. Okay, she's ate up. So the likely outcome of this is really just taking your time, paying attention to the details. It doesn't necessarily say to absolutely annihilate and block this person out. It's just, you know, hold on, I'm busy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like my child has been making a habit of coming into the videos, acting like a starved child, honey. He eat the most out of us. Let me just put that out there. But it's like, hold on, I'll be with you in a minute, baby. Hold up. Because if I drop the bag, I dropped the bag and we ate up in her. You know what I'm saying? So there's just something like that. But I definitely want you to know that there is someone from your past that you do need to, you know, handle with some care. This person has burning passion and desire for you, but I do feel like that there's other energies around this person. Is ultimately what I'm saying. No major arcanas here, so you ultimately already know this. But I did have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but that was in your energy, Gemini. And Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And then the Six of Wands is Leo. And then the Knight of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Y'all, if that message resonates, I would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below. Let's move on to Cancer. Spirit, please tap me in for Cancer. Show me what is it that Cancer can expect in the next 48 hours. Y'all okay? What made y'all come in? Mm-hmm. Oh. All right, Cancer. Apologies. No, I will not re-timestamp that, but anybody that wants to comment is more than welcome. Let's see. What is the like what can Cancer expect in the next 48 hours? Ooh, there's something to do with a karmic relationship. The kitten's looking for some food, Ayana. Yeah, karmic relationship. Dang. So dang. At the bottom of the deck, it says healing, heartbreak, toxicity, addiction, abusive relationship, and then karmic relationship is what's actually coming out. So it does look like there's some sort of karmic relationship, Cancer, could be intensifying in the next 48 hours to the point that you're actually ready to let this shit go. Let's see what's going on, Cancer, for the next 48 hours. What's up, Young Yak? Yes, y'all, please make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button. Let me see. How does this karmic relationship show up for the next 48 hours? How does this karmic relationship show up? Okay, wow. Ten of Swords. Damn. Yeah, damn. The Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So I have to be honest with you. It looks like in the next 48 hours, there's definitely a need to take some time to yourself, to retreat, to heal from a heartache, from the ending, the slow down, Kiana. I feel your pain. Let me say that. I do feel your pain. The Hierophant to the Ten of Swords. So it definitely looks like that there could be a Taurus or a committed relationship that comes to an ultimate ending, a betrayal, a painful ending. And it does look like that there is the need to like take some time to heal and to really just, take some time to yourself to really process what has just taken place here. My heart is fluttering too. The Six of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. The Three of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Okay, huh? All I can say is right on time. All I can say is right on time. And this right here will show you why the divine will never make a mistake. Do you understand me? I'm for real. Baby, the spirit is like, go ahead and surrender this. Is it going to take some strength and vulnerability? Yes, absolutely. Yes, it does. Nobody's saying that it's going to be easy. But what I am saying is that it's going to be worth it. But it definitely looks like that there could be a commitment that comes, like a commitment that you was taking very serious, that you had possibly invested some time and effort and energy into. It does look like that thing comes to a very intense ending, okay? There's some sort of trigger here. I need to know what this Page of Cups is, because that's what you're struggling with. You're struggling with the Page of Cups. So there could be like a younger water sign that is like making this betrayal so much harder to deal with. Or it could be that trigger, because the Page of Cups is also childhood wounds. It's like this person could have triggered, like, I don't know, that's deep right there, because that means that somebody meant to, like, this is somebody that would have known about this wound, and that means that they intentionally went for the jugular. Let me see. What's the Page of Cups? My heart is fluttering too. Damn, the Hangman is here twice. Yeah, you definitely are struggling because you are having to see possibly a Pisces in a new light. Like, this is, damn. Ooh, my heart just flooded. Yeah. So in the next 48 hours, there's definitely some sort of betrayal, some sort of deep betrayal, like like this betrayal is going to cause you to either sit the hell down and isolate yourself, or baby, you're going to end up in, somebody going to have to be in the hospital. So just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out. So damn, the Tower, please chill out. But I definitely see that, like, what you're going to be struggling, like what your struggle in the next 48 hours is that, I definitely feel like that a situation is unrequited and causing you to see it in a different perception. Like, you having to see a particular person in a new light, and it is groundbreaking. It definitely shatters your foundation. But like, I don't know, I I do see that it's shattering. The Tower card is also being left behind, okay? So I definitely see that it's shattering, but your advice is the Three of Cups. And this in the universe is telling you to really make sure that you're hanging, like get yourself into celebratory energy, okay? Let me see. What is the Three of Cups? Because like this happens at the right time. It happens at the right time for you to embrace this Knight of Cups. Okay, it happens just in time for you to encounter and embrace this Knight of Cups. And this Knight of Cups is not something that you would be open to or anything like that if this ground shattering thing didn't take place. Okay, that's why Spirit is saying, I got my boots on the ground. I don't know. Get yourself together and go out there and have a good time. Celebrate yourself. Like, don't be moping. What's the Three of Cups for the advice for Cancer? Consciousness. This is the Ace of Swords. This is the Ace of Swords. This is a personal reading for somebody else. Even though Eight of Wands, traveling, move forward. Just move forward. You are going to, it may not be easy in the next 48 hours, Cancer, but I'm telling you, I got my boots on the ground. I don't know what that means. I got my boots on the ground lyrics. That's my daughter's song too. She love it. And you should see my daughter. She really ain't got no rhythm. She get it from her mama though. She get it from her mama. I don't know. I can't pull up the lyrics. It's not pulling it up. What does I got my boots on the ground? People who physically physically present in a place doing the work to achieve something. Yeah. See, like baby, actively move forward. Actively move forward. Because you're gonna see that this was right on time. So basically, don't try to cling to what is coming to an end. What's the Knight of Cups? What's the Knight of Cups? Yeah, baby, there could be a Virgo, Leo that's coming. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, baby. You just would not be seen if this did not happen. Okay, so in the next 48 hours, it does look like that a karmic relationship is coming to a painful ending, and it is like it's gonna require some healing. Don't cling to it. I want to tell you, like, you're going to struggle. I don't think you're going to want to repair it with it being the Ten of Swords, but the struggle is that you're going to have to surrender something that you considered stable and solid. And it's just, you would have never in a million years thought that to be the case. And it does come to fruition. It looks like in the next 48 hours. And so it forces you to accept a new vision. And Spirit is saying, surrender any resistance to that, because get your boots on the ground. This Knight of Cups, possibly a Virgo, is definitely about to be shining some light inside of what you would perceive to be darkness. Okay, this could involve a Taurus, a Pisces, an Aries, a Virgo, Leo at the bottom of the deck, Pisces at the bottom of this one. Here we go again. Oh, 44, Leo. Something's trying to stabilize. Leo. Something's trying to stabilize for you, Leo. Let me see, Spirit. What's going on for Leo in the next 48 hours? What's going on for Leo in the next 48 hours, Spirit? Y'all, I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button. Hey, Quanda. I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button if you guys are resonating or you're just enjoying the storyline. You know what I'm saying? It's free. It's appreciated. Let's see, Spirit. What's going on for Leo in the next 48 hours? What can the Leo collective expect in the next 48 hours? Sunglasses, Butterfly at the bottom of the deck. Something, so watching, looking. So your perception on something could be changing in the next 48 hours. Someone could be actually stalking you, like paying a lot of attention to you in the next 48 hours. But it's like this person is watching, spying, and stalking. This person is like wanting to take things to the next level, wanting to release the past. How does this show up for Leo in the next 48 hours, Spirit? How does this show up for Leo in the next 48 hours? Millie, what's up, Millie? I didn't even see you. What's up, baby? Hey, girl, hey. Ooh, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The Knight of Cups. Okay, shit, go ahead with your bad self. What you're struggling with is the Tower. Ooh. Is Leo affected by Cancer? Your advice is the Six of Wands. Now, for real, are you affected by Cancer? Didn't that show up in Cancer's reading? I don't know. And the likely outcome is the Nine of Cups. Okay, Leo, I like this for you. And then the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. There is some fears. There is some apathy, though. I will say that. Okay, so somebody's cooking. Somebody's trying to cook up something. Let me see what's going on here. Most importantly, I do feel like with perception and evolving and growth here, I do feel like that there's a lot of watching, spying, looking onto one another. Like, I don't know, there's something that is, it's like there's a desire to take something to the next level, but then there could be like, there is this energy of, I don't know, with the Tower card, I need to clarify. There is, with the Knight of Cups, there is romantic interest here. Leo, the Six of Wands is in your advice position. That is Leo energy. So basically, be yourself. Don't hold back. Be yourself. The Six of Wands. Let me see, spirits. First and foremost, show me what is it that Leo is struggling with? Why is this Tower here? The Temperance card is about achieving some sort of internal balance. So this, in the next 48 hours, you or someone could be doing some watching, some, just taking the backseat approach to things, trying to establish some sort of internal balance so that you can, let me see, what's the Tower? The Tower, the King of Swords. Shit, you are definitely having to make a head over heart decision. And that's what you're struggling with. You're struggling making some sort of head. Damn. Okay, so, baby, I love a nice truck and, baby, a fine-ass black man. Whoo, that man was chocolate fine in a black-ass truck, baby, just rode by. Hold up, spirit. Whoo, baby, my armpits even started sweating a little bit. Honey, that man was fine and that truck was pretty too. That man was fine. He was probably troubled too, but he was fine. Whoo, let me get my shit together. Whoo. Anyways, Leo, let me give you some attention. Hold on, I'm back. So it looks like in the next 48 hours, there is some sort of sudden, unexpected changes, some shakeup that's going on, and it's requiring you to make a head over heart decision. And I do see that you will be struggling with that. Why is Leo's advice the Six of Wands? Yeah, the Page of Wands, baby. Spirit is telling your advice this weekend is don't let this, even though it's the Tower card and the Tower inevitably shakes everything. Spirit is saying, show your strength. I mean, you're Leo. Show your strength and don't come out, like, don't allow this situation to get you out of character. We've got playfulness here in the, the Wheel of Fortune, change. I want you to know that whatever this tower is that is requiring you to make a head over heart decision, it is the change that you need. It actually allows for you to bring it. It allows for you to see that your manifestation has been in existence all along. It just wasn't able to come through in the present structure that you had built around yourself. I do want you to know the outcome of this next 48 hours for you is the Nine of Cups, and that's wish fulfillment. And I will say this, Leo. Look, how is it showing up is the Knight of Cups. That's how, like how it's showing up is Temperance. What is the Temperance? Temperance is the Knight of Cups. So there is some, like, achieving some sort of internal balance allows for you to attract in, like, some sort of romantic energy, okay? And it looks like that in the next 48 hours, you're actually feeling emotionally fulfilled inside of that situation. Most of the nines are, like, most of my tarot decks, nines are independent energy. I love this particular one, not only because it is, representing me, but it's also like there's union in these nines. So I like that. Kiki all glowing and bright. And y'all dry in here. Dang, y'all. I know that's right. Tell them, Pookie. That's so crazy. I didn't really get good sleep last night either. I didn't. But let me see. What's the Nine of Cups? But thank you for the compliment. Out here like a sea lion and heat. Oh, shit. Baby, should I wish? No, I don't. Because, baby, I do not want to be picked up by the wrong one. No more. Let me see. Show me emotional fulfillment for the likely outcome for the next 48 hours. Baby, look. Baby, go play with another reader. Leo, this is a beautiful energy for you in the next 48 hours. Look, this is the strength card. It's just labeled courage. But do you see how it's blooming through the concrete? You will be feeling yourself by the end of the next 48 hours, as long as you allow this, as long as you don't allow this situation to pull you out of character. You are going to, I understand that, the Tower card and the King of Swords is definitely telling me that if you didn't have to make this decision, you wouldn't make this decision. And you're not happy with the fact that you got to make this decision. Understood. Absolutely understood. But Spirit is saying, don't let it pull you out of your natural character because, well, the universe has a surprise for you. Okay. And it is emotional fulfilling. And not only that, you see that light glowing around that flower blooming, you're going to be recognized for it. Your advice is the Six of Wands, recognition and reward. Move forward and understand that no matter what's taking place, right? I'm just looking at a white butterfly. No matter what's taking place right now, you can guarantee, I know I'm getting my recognition and reward. Does that make sense? I know that's right. KC. I feel you, Pookie. But Leo, this could be pertaining to an Aries, a Sag, a Leo. Y'all, the readings are getting longer and longer. I'm trying to slow up if they're getting longer and longer. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Virgo? Guys, I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button. I know y'all appreciate the longer messages anyways. All right, Spirit, show me clear, concise messages for my Virgo collective. What can they expect in the next 48 hours? What can the Virgo collective expect in the next 48 hours? All he do is eat. Ooh, shit. Who's eating? Shit. Baby, I need me a good eater. God, I am so sorry. I'm going to grow up, okay? I will. I am growing up at this moment. I am not going to delay anymore. Okay, so Virgo, we got blowing kisses and partying. Oh, shit. So it looks like Virgo in the next 48 hours, you may actually be hanging out with some friends, just happily single. It does look like that the Virgo that I'm speaking to, at least you living like you happily single in the next 48 hours, just living in the moment, having a good time with your friends. It does look like that there is going to be some sort of interest. Okay, it does look like that there's going to be some really silly. It does look like that there is going to be some sort of interest in someone and it will be reciprocated in return. Now, I find this to be, kind of intriguing because I do see that underneath there is some sort of healing of the heart. So it's like you're still healing some sort of heartbreak underneath. Okay. All right, Spirit, show me, how does this show up for the Virgo collective in the next 48 hours? Ooh, the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The Five of Pentacles, the World card. Yeah, you're definitely struggling with some sort of ending here. Your advice is the Justice card. Virgo could be affected by Taurus. And then the likely outcome is the Page of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles anchored by the Ace of Cups and the Star card. Oh, shit. Is that right? It doesn't necessarily mean that this and Taurus are connected. I just noticed that the World card and the Justice card came out in Taurus's reading as well. That's the only reason why I said that. I'm not really seeing anything resonating. It can. I don't know. Story's still kind of loaded. So, Virgo, I kind of got you out here living single, happy, just kind of like hanging out, being happily single, living in the moment. The Queen of Swords is telling me that, it's more front. It is a front. Okay. It's a front. You're not happily single. You're not. You or this person. Just take it however it resonates. Okay. You or someone is not as happily single as they're trying to make it seem. It's definitely a front. I do feel like that this person is trying to let loose, trying to I'm getting the energy like this person wants to make a compromise. Because someone is out in the cold, okay? Someone, Five of Pentacles, someone is left out. Page of Cups, this could be an apology. This is giving me like an apology. Especially because your advice is the Justice card. That would say it's time for, Virgo, make sure that your reaction and your response to this is fair and just. You're struggling, Virgo, what you're struggling with is the World card. that would tell me that there's still some sort of cycle that you haven't gained the clarity on, and like you are having a struggle doing the right thing because you feel like that you are I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just, baby, the messages are literally loading. But the way that it's coming through is it's like I'm speaking to a Virgo that you, or just take it how it resonates, okay? I don't know you enough to care about insulting you, okay? But I'm just giving the message. Virgo is definitely struggling with moving and doing the fair and just thing because there is an unfinished site. Like there's something that you haven't received all the clarity on. So you're not really willing to move forward. You're struggling with moving forward and doing the right thing because there has been some sort of injustice done in the past. I feel like, why is the Justice card the advice for Virgo? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius is here. We also have the World card, which is all of the fixed signs, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and then it's Saturnian energy, which is Capricorn. And then the Justice card is Libra energy, which is also depicted with the Queen of Swords. Why is Virgo's advice the Justice card? Clarify this for me, please. What's up, Neek? What's up, Liz? What's up, yeah? The Four of Cups is coming out, and like it's actually coming out like this. And to be honest with you, I want to see it that way. It helps me explain the story. And then I have the Queen of Cups. Yes, I have to be honest with you, Virgo. Your advice is to really like seize the opportunity to do the right thing. Because the Four of Cups, when it's in the upright, that's apathy. That's, you like focusing on something that didn't go right. And because you're focusing on it not going right, you're missing the Ace of Cups. And this particular Ace of Cups that you're missing is actually something that's very tangible and it's very healing. Okay. It's very tangible and it's very healing. But there is some apathy that is not, that it's not allowing you to see what's really being presented in front of you. And I have to be honest with you. This particular Four of Cups, it says turning in. And this is saying it's time to start, like, you got to give yourself this, like, you're struggling with moving forward and closing this cycle out because you're looking for this situation to offer you some sort of clarity, to give you some sort of truth. And because you haven't received that truth, you're not willing to proceed forward into the next cycle. And Spirit is actually telling you, the only reason why you don't have the truth that you're looking for is because you got to face these demons first. And that can only be done by turning inwards. And you're not allowing yourself to do so. But with the Queen of Cups, because it's telling me that it's a trust issue. It is telling me that it's a trust issue. You're not able to receive this person's truth. Their truth, you're looking like, oh Lord, who am I talking to, Virgo? I swear I love you. Your truth, it's like if this person is giving you a truth, their truth, you're saying that can't be true because it doesn't align with the truth that you already have made up. And it's not allowing you to like, it's really dulling and dimming your own happiness. So the Page of Cups is the likely outcome of this. It does look like that someone is trying to apologize in the next 48 hours. The Queen of Pentacles could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck could be a Sagittarius or a Pisces. But I definitely feel like that there is some sort of nurturing energy that is trying to come with some sort of peace offering to change the flow of things in the next 48 hours. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. Please, Virgo, don't get in my comments and tell me, ooh, Kiana, you ain't got a thing for Virgos. Don't do that. Because quite frankly, one of the reasons why I was giggling at the beginning, one of the best eaters I know was a Virgo. So I love a Virgo because, baby, they love the details. And if they feel like that they can get you to leak right there, if they can pull out a release right there, baby, they're going to perfect it. Baby, the Virgo's the one that can make your toes curl. So don't get in my comments and say I don't like a Virgo, because I love a Virgo. Okay. But I'm also going to give you a real ass message. Nick said, I'm going to rewind if you speak to me. LOL. I won't respond. I love you, girl. Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I just gave y'all way too much information on these people's internet. But you know, shit, it is what it is. Y'all okay? You need anything? Virgo, Libra, let me take an intermission and check on my babies real quick. I don't want to be on intermission. All right, Libra, let's jump in. No, there's a fork already in the pan, baby. Yeah, my son is in this energy. He's like this morning. He wanted to make his own noodles. He wanted noodles this morning, and it's because he knew how to make them. And then he just wanted to warm up his own food. He's wanted to do everything on his own. I don't know how Mama feels. I'm just kidding. I let him do it. Okay, I let him do it, but I'm just saying. My baby, he's growing up on Mama. All right, Libra, let's jump in. I'm done. Let's jump in. Spirit, show me clear, concise messages. What is it that Libra can expect in the next 48 hours? Libra, if you would not mind to smash that thumbs up button, it would be greatly appreciated. Helps get your girl circulated. Let's see, Spirit. What is it that the Libra Collective can expect? Thank you. Ooh. Okay, Libra. So it looks like that you can, in the next 48 hours, you can expect a love phone call. Like you can expect to hear from somebody that has been thinking about you. This person is actually wanting to go into commitment with you. Okay, this person is wanting to go into commitment with you. I just have to let you know that there's still the undertone of some sort of grief. I'm not sure. I'll see in a minute. I'm not sure if this grief is your grief or grief their grief. Okay. How does this love call show up for the Libra Collective in the next 48 hours? How does this love call show up for Libra in the next 48 hours, Spirit? Okay, that's a whole lot. So we do have the Page of Swords coming out. We have the Page of Swords coming out. And then I also have the Hermit, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and then the Eight of Cups for the likely outcome. What? And then the Three of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So the likely outcome of this is you walking away from this situation that you're still grieving. Because what you're struggling with is the Ten of Cups. And when the Ten of Cups is in a challenging position, it does signify a breakup, disharmony within a domestic situation. So there is some sort of phone call, some sort of communication. Even the Page of Swords is communication, electronic communication at that. So there's definitely like some sort of text message. I think it's a phone call. I really do feel like it's a phone call coming from possibly a Virgo. This is someone that you, let me see. Spirit, is this somebody from Libra's past? Yes, the High Priestess. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, my children just warmed up some leftover pasta from last night, and that shit smells good. Yeah, it could be a Pisces, Virgo, doesn't necessarily have to be, but it looks like that someone that you're still possibly grieving or such is anticipating reaching out to you in the next 48 hours. Okay. They're going to give you something to reflect on. Like they're going to give you some food for thought. Your advice is the Nine of Wands. That's resilient energy. But there's also the need to really have healthy boundaries. The Nine of Wands is about the need to have boundaries up so that there's not a repetitive cycle that is repeating itself. Okay. But it does with the Eight of Cups. Let me see. What's the Eight of Cups mean for the likely outcome of this? I just heard since you've been gone. What's the Eight of Cups for the likely outcome of this? I feel like that you guys are able to walk away from some sort of emotional baggage, but let me see. I do have 8, 9, and 10 on the board with the Hermit. So something has progressed. You've elevated. You've gained some sort of necessary wisdom from this situation. Is Virgo walking? I mean, damn, is Libra walking away from this situation in the next 48 hours? What is it that's being walked away from at the end of this next 48 hours, Spirit? What's the likely outcome? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Clear, concise messages, please, for Libra. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I like this. The Page of Wands in the Strength card. I definitely feel like, I got to be honest, I feel like that you're putting this situation down, the burdens of this situation, the baggage of this situation down, and walking away from trying to do this, make it so heavy. Yeah, because abundance is right below, and kissing and abundance is right there. Yeah, breakthrough. Yeah, I definitely feel like that. Okay, so it looks like that in the next 48 hours, someone that there has been some sort of breakup, some sort of disharmony with, it does look like that in the next 48 hours, this person is intending on expressing some sort of message of love to you. They're going to let you know that they're thinking about you. This person does want to, they still want to have this commitment. They still want this partnership. I feel like that the challenge here, like what you're struggling with is like, what's the Ten of Cups? Because you're definitely struggling with the breakup here. Okay. You're definitely struggling with the disharmony that the two of you all have. And I feel like that with your advice being the Nine of Wands, there is a need to put healthy boundaries up. And whatever it is that you're struggling with, what I'm getting without clarifying is something that is automatically going to be handled the moment that you put these boundaries up that aren't negotiable. So the moment that you identify your non-negotiables and speak about it, then I feel like that this harmony is cleaned up in and of itself, self-cleaning oven. Let me see, Spirit. I just give the message, okay? I am also being told to tell somebody, stop dushing. It's a self-cleaning oven, Spirit. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups for what my Libra collective is struggling with. If anything, you need to do a yoni steam, but stop dishing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're struggling. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. What you're struggling with is the Eight of Cups. You're struggling from walking, like you're struggling letting go of like, okay, so at some point in time in this connection, it was everything. It was just like I'm looking at a cardinal. And it wasn't landing on a tree. It was literally flying in the middle of the street. But it's like, damn, we had it. We had it going good. It was going good. Why would you do this to us? You're having a hard time letting go of that mentality. And Spirit is saying that there's some sort of conversation that's coming in the next 48 hours that is going to assist you in putting that burden down. Love you, KG. What's up, Ambassador Scorpio? So, it does look like that you're going to be able to walk away from making this connection so hard. And I do see that it is going to allow for some sort of rebirth, and it's going to relive and rejuvenate that playful energy inside of this dynamic. So this could be involving a Leo, a Virgo, a Pisces. Just take it as it resonates, guys. Ooh, that food smells good, y'all. That food smells real, real good. All right, Scorpio, what's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button. If at any point in time during these messages, you guys find that they're resonating. But other than that, let's tap in and see what is it that the Scorpio collective can expect in the next 48 hours. Thank you for the message. Needed it. You're so welcome, my love. Hey, Miss Sunshine. Yay, you're on. I am. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So what you can expect in the next 48 hours, Scorpio, is someone's like, there's some sort of poker face. Prepare to rise. Prepare for some sort of new phase, renew some sort of growth. Okay, rising from the ashes. I do want you to know, in the next 48 hours, there's definitely growth here, and Spirit is telling you that because of the growth, you're going to be able to take a risk, or somebody has done some sort of growth, and because somebody has done some sort of self-development, stabilizing, you're going to be able to take a chance on them. Let's see how this shows up. You can, whatever the case may be, in the next 48 hours, you can take a risk. You can take a risk. You will receive everything that you need. How does this show up in the next 48 hours for Scorpio, Spirit? How does this show up in the next 48 hours for Scorpio? There we go. Two of Cups. Oh, wow. Two of Cups is how it shows up. So it looks like that the Six of Pentacles, my goodness, is equal give and take too. You can take a risk on this partnership that's showing up in the next 48 hours. The Emperor, it could be an Aries. It doesn't necessarily have to be. What you're struggling with is the Seven of Pentacles. Your advice is the Seven of Wands. The likely outcome in the next 48 hours is you up in your head. Eight of Swords. Damn. Well, I'm here to let you know that you... Okay. Show me the Two of Cups. It is showing up like it's an Aries. It could be a divine masculine. It could be a father figure. It doesn't necessarily... It could just flat out be an Aries. It could just be someone that is grounded and stable, someone that has elevated, someone that has grown, okay? Someone that has faced adversity. Your challenge is the Seven of Pentacles. Your challenge, like something that you're struggling with is maybe you have, I don't know, let me clarify this because what? How do you overthink this? What is the Seven of Pentacles? What is the Seven of Pentacles? The Temperance card. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. What you're struggling with is that this is going to require patience. This is going to require patience and understanding. This is, oh shit now, Scorpio, what? Compromise, damn. What you're struggling with is that this is a situation, Seven of Pentacles, is putting in the effort now and, well, what's up, baby? I read your email this morning. What you're struggling with is the Seven of Pentacles, investing in this situation and like taking something slow, not needing it to, Scorpios can be very intense. So like what you're struggling with is that this is something that needs to develop over time, and you're going to need it's going to be a risk because it's not going to be an immediate payout. Oh my gosh. I just literally looked this bird up. Oh my gosh. What is it? A house finch. A little bitty house finch just landed in my yard, and I forget the spiritual meaning. I just looked it up. Oh my gosh. And it was a baby. It symbolizes new beginnings, hope, and an embrace for change. And that's the thing. I do feel like that there is some sort of partnership showing up that you're encouraged to take a risk on. Like you can take this chance. You will receive everything that you need. But what you're going to struggle with, what you're struggling with is integrating and like It may not jump off immediately just the way you want it to, but embrace these changes and it's going to be beautiful. It is. The Lover's card is even here. You may want this to move pretty fast. That's what you're struggling with. Let me see. What's the Seven of Wands? Because this is what you're advised. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Have faith. Have faith. OMG. Look at here. I said, what is the Seven of Wands? Have faith. Trust. OMG. Trust the adventure. Have faith. Trust the adventure. Go for it. Oh my. Scorpio, you're being told you can take a chance in the next, like whatever this is, whatever this Two of Cups is that shows up in the form of an emperor, you can trust it. But the likely outcome is the Eight of Swords. That could be you actually getting out of your head, setting yourself free from the self-imposed imprisonment. Let me see. What is the Eight of Swords for the likely outcome? Hey, Octavia. Hey, my love. I got your, everyone that won a gift card, you should have your email. And the shirt is Miss B. I still haven't heard from MD Maddie. What is the Eight of Swords for the likely outcome? Yeah, the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're getting out of your head. You're opening up. See, the Eight of Swords is self-limiting beliefs. That's the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions. With it being clarified by the Three of Wands, this is about expecting. So it's like the likely outcome of this is if you trust and have faith, the likely outcome in the next 48 hours is slowly but surely you're going to be experiencing this newfound freedom, that in the freedom is you setting yourself free from these self-imposed limitations. I do want to see one thing. Show me this Emperor. Who am I talking to, Scorpio? Show me the Emperor. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic, okay? This does not have to be romantic. This could be a business partnership. Just take it as it resonates. Show me, what is the Emperor? What type of... Some of you all, this has nothing to do with romance, okay? Some of you all, this has nothing to do with romance. And this is a partner that is going to, is with politics coming out. This is someone that is definitely going to help you come up with the strategy needed in order for you to get out of, like, there's a project or something that you're working on that you can't quite get, like it's at a standstill. It's at some sort of analysis paralysis, some sort of stagnation. There's some sort of advice coming in the next 48 hours from an Emperor. You can trust that advice. You can trust that guidance. It is going to help get things moving. For others of you all that are relating to this for romantic situation, this is someone that is coming towards you that possibly could have had you up in your head at one point in time. So just take that as it resonates. But this could be pertaining to an Aries, a Sagittarius. But the most important thing that you need to know about your next 48 hours is that you can take this, like you can take this. You can take this risk. Like you can trust it. What they're telling you is the truth. They are being honest. Miss Sunshine, Miss Fowl said, ran through. I'm in Kentucky. Oh, wow. Kiki, what part of Kentucky you in? Miss Sunshine says, so excited that Sagittarius is next, waiting for the abundance and blessings or harsh reality. Haha, either way. I love it, Miss Sunshine. Let's get Sagittarius to the front of the class. Honey, I'm ready for my new beginning. I am. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for my new beginning. That house finch landed right in my front yard. So there has to be a new beginning coming for you, girl. And I'm ready for it. I am. I'm willing to embrace all lessons that need to be and integrate, not just embrace the lesson. I'm willing to integrate those. I'm ready for my new beginning, honey. I am done playing. All right, Sagittarius, let's jump in. Y'all know the deal. These are general messages. Let's just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. But I do ask that you smash the thumbs up button if you're resonating, okay? China eyes, yes, ego made Eddie just in time for Sagittarius. Yes, look at Sag in the house. What's up, China eyes? Neek is back live. Megan's up in this thing. Casey's back to the forefront. I'm so tired of lessons. Baby, if you're tired of lessons, you trying to go meet your divine. Yaya, can you go feed the kitty cat? Can you go feed the kitty cat? She's sitting right there at the driveway. Yep. Thank you. My son said, hi, live people. That's what he said. He said, tell the live people. She is, isn't she? Don't go out there. Just put the food. Don't scare her off, y'all. Lord, send children to do something, honey. Just send them to do it, honey. All right, Spirit, let's tap in for Sagittarius. What can Sagittarius expect for the next 48 hours? There she goes. Ooh, Cupid arrow. Ooh, it says, have faith, love is coming. A special invitation, being struck by love. Butterfly, what does that say? Evolving, growth, new phase, releasing the past, healing inner child. It's coming, and possibly in the next 48 hours. Ooh, how does it show up? And look what's at the top of the deck. OMG. OMG. Quanda knows why that's an OMG for me. Quanda Renee. OMG. That's what's at the top of the deck. Meaning that whatever this surprise invitation is, like have faith, love is coming, it is going to evolve to a higher level of commitment. OMG. Miss Sunshine said, hey, little one. I know that's right, Miss Files. Let's see, Spirit. How does this show up for Sagittarius in the next 48 hours? How does this show up for Sagittarius in the next 48 hours? I want to be that old. This is this couple that lives across the street from me, Sagittarius. They got a bucket full of cars. How many is that? 1, 2. That's about 5 cars they got, right? Each one of them have at least 2, and then the husband has a work vehicle. Y'all, I want to be that old. They are driving in the wife's older car. Actually, no, it's the wife that has 3 cars. Oops. It's the wife that has 3 cars. But anyways, let me mind my business. It's the older car of the wives, but they both riding in it. They just went on a date. You can tell they just went on a date. I want to be that old, honey. And in love. Let me see, Spirit. How does this Cupid arrow come out? How does this show up in the next 48 hours? I'm getting to it, Sag. The 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, partnership, shared goals. Ooh, the Chariot. It could be a Cancer. The King of Wands is what you're struggling with. The Wheel of Fortune is your advice. The likely outcome is the 9 of Pentacles. Anchoring this is the High Priestess. You definitely need... Oh, they sure enough did just go on a little date. I know that's right. They so cute. And they didn't even get fancy. I know that's right. Yeah, the High Priestess and the Justice card. Something. Ooh, baby, this might be the one, honey. This might be the one you meet in the next 48 hours might be the one. This like how it shows up is the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, like what? Moving forward, collaborating, moving forward, coming together. What you're struggling with is the King of Wands. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're struggling with, or it's the vision. Okay. It's the vision. You may be struggling with the vision. You may feel like that, damn, this is perfect. This is perfect. But you may feel like that you've seen things going in this direction, and this person sees like this person is pulling you towards this direction. And so even though this invitation is pulling you coming towards this way and you really want to go, it's like you may be struggling because like, damn, well, what about this? What am I doing? What am I have to do about this? I'm gonna have to make changes with this. That may be something that you're struggling with. And your advice is the Wheel of Fortune. Go with the flow. Don't overthink it. Just go with the flow. Trust in divine flow. Trust that, just hold on. You know what I'm saying? Just hold on and don't think that you have to have everything figured out ultimately. In the next 48 hours, the likely outcome is the Nine of Pentacles. Baby, that's a nice place to be. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely stable, grounded, collaborative energy. It's not like you're going to be like, even though these particular nines, like I said in this deck, there's union in these nines, but it's like you're not going to lose your independence. Ooh, that makes sense. You're not going to lose your independence in the next 48 hours, because what you're struggling with is that it's like, yeah, but I've seen things going in this direction though, Keith. But like this collaboration is kind of like pulling me this way. Spirit is like, don't overthink it, because at the end of it, you're still going to have a sense of independence. Whatever your vision is, it's still very much so tangible. Could be a Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer. Why is Sag struggling with the King of Wands? What is this King of Wands energy? Girl, currently, I only trust you. Ha ha ha. I love you for that. I know that's right, Miss Files. My daughter is 15. Kids are a blessing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You a Pisces? Baby, it might be a message for you in here, baby. Let's see, Spirit. What's the King of Wands? Why is Sag struggling with the King of Wands? Seeing beyond the illusion. That's what it is. Dang, this is I'm tapped in for this one. Can't say I ain't connecting to this one. I'm connecting to this one. The Judgment card, beyond the illusion. It's like you're having a hard time. You're struggling trying to see how both of your visions can come into reality. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a female cardinal take flight. Oh my goodness. Don't overthink it. Just go with the flow. You don't, believe it or not, Sagittarius, you do not have to know the end game. You don't. Okay? Believe it or not, you don't have to know the end game. I am here to let you know that by trying to figure out the end game, you're actually going to be blocking your blessings. Okay? Ooh, I'm tapped in on this one. Okay, let me see something. What's the Wheel of Fortune for the advice? I'm ready for my new beginning, honey, and I promise not to overthink it. And Spirit, if I do start to overthink it, can you please remind me not to overthink it? Shit. What's the Wheel of Fortune for the advice for Sag? Oh, thank you, Ashley. I love you. Thank you, Pooh. Thank you so much. Casey said, okay, I'm going to listen. Oh, my goodness. The Three of Pentacles is your advice. Trust, like, basically what that's telling me, the Three of Pentacles is collaboration energy, okay? Your advice, for one, how this shows up is the Three of Pentacles. This particular Three of Pentacles is labeled guidance. So what your advice is basically to collaborate with the universe and trust the guidance that's coming through, because you're not just collaborating with anybody. You're collaborating with the divine. You're collaborating with the universe. Like literally. At the bit, like it was, I think I can't remember when that house finch fell and landed in the yard. Baby, that signifies new beginnings. Okay, co-creating with the universe is me sitting here saying, like y'all done heard me say it on this live. Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait. And I said, ooh, I can't wait before the house finch came. Okay, I think I did. But either way it goes, that is me co-creating with the universe. I'm literally telling the universe what it is that I'm wanting. The universe is giving me signs that it's coming. The trust, the collaborating with the universe is having faith that that sign meant something and that it's going to come into fruition, move in that direction, right? Oh my, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm gonna take it. I don't know what they're gonna do, Spirit, but I'm gonna take it. What's the Nine of Pentacles for the likely outcome? What part you in, Miss Files? What part you in right now? And I'm going to tell you how far away you are. The Nine of Pentacles for the likely outcome for Sagittarius. OMG! Oh my gosh, it is the Chariot and the High Priestess. How this collaboration is showing up is the Chariot. The Chariot is here twice. The likely outcome of this is tangibly moving forward awareness that this collaboration is evolving into something more. Now, you may not be putting the title on it in the next 48 hours, but there is the awareness that this collaboration is about to be the one thing that gets you the higher level of commitment. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Pooh. Oh my goodness, this is nice. This is nice. The Judgment, that could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This is nice. We also have Sag on the board. This is nice. Can you show me who? Can you give us some insight? How will Sagittarius know who this person is? How will Sagittarius know who this person is, Spirit? The Four of Cups in the Moon card. This person could definitely be affected by Cancer, but this person could, I don't know, this person, for some of y'all, this is someone that, you know, could feel like that they have missed an opportunity with you before. For others of you all, this is someone that is, you know, they're getting, like, they're going to let you know that they're getting out of their comfort zone. They feel like, you know, like they could feel like that they're reaching even just by, like, they could feel like, you know, they shoot and they shot, and they could feel like that it's a long shot. Okay. Like there is some sort of, I'm going to call it like I'm feeling Eeyore-ish energy about this person. It's almost like they count themselves out quicker than anybody else type of energy. This is someone that could have some sort of inferiority complex or something like that, or they just put you on a pedestal. So they feel like that they maybe, show me more on who this person is, because like, damn, who is this? But I have to be honest with you, even though I'm saying, but like, damn, Spirit literally called me into these two chameleons right there. And they're twinning. So baby, so even if that's the case, you're only going to be able to tell that because you could possibly resonate with that. How will Sagittarius know who this is? Show me more on the Four of Cups in the Moon card. Both of y'all could feel uncomfortable, feel like that this is a connection that's outside of your comfort zone. Yeah, this is the Hierophant. Yeah, you're gonna the both of you are really like, this is the Hierophant card. You see how it's black? You see the Eight of Swords, how it's dark. The two of you all, it's both of you all, really kind of like feel like that y'all are shooting blanks, trying to think that y'all can have this connection come together. That's how you'll know who this person is. Both of you all feel like that it's a long shot for this connection to come together. But that's what I got for you. I did pull Taurus and Cancer with that. All right, Sag, I love you. Good luck and congratulations. But there's definitely some sort of special invitation, some sort of love call coming towards you in the next 48 hours, being struck by love. Hello, yours truly. Thank you so much. I loved Sagi's reading too. That was nice. We haven't had a nice reading like that in a long time. All right, Cappy, let's jump in and see what you can expect in the next 48 hours. Ooh, it's almost 2 o'clock, y'all. Yes, baby. We're not downloading any games until I get off the internet, okay? All right, Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn. What can Capricorn expect in the next 48 hours? Guys, I do ask that if at any point in time during these messages, you guys would smash that thumbs up button if it's resonating. It's greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. Capricorn. What can Capricorn expect in the next 48 hours? So there's some sort of shocking, sudden change. Ooh, cut down. Ooh, separation, cutting out, silent treatment. In the next 48 hours. What can Capricorn expect in the next 48 hours? Something suddenly comes to an end. How does this show up? Baby, this little kitty cat, baby, this thing just be cruising across the street like it, and it be making me nervous, baby. Go on, get across that street. How does this shocking, sudden change show up for Capricorn in the next 48 hours, Spirit? How does it show up for, damn. The Empress. Libra, Taurus energy. Could show up as like pregnancy. The Death card, damn. I just got to be honest. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you a bunch. Look, let me hug you first. Because trigger warning, okay? And I promise you I can resonate. Trigger warning. Some of you all, there could be like a shocking loss of a pregnancy, okay? What you're struggling, there's a lot of major arcana. This is going to be a big 48 hours for you in the next, or this is going to be a big 48, Capricorn. How this is the Tower card, what you can expect in the next 48 hours. Shock, sudden change, shocking news. How this shows up, the Empress, a major arcana. What that means, the Death card, the end of something. What you're struggling with is the Hierophant. Your advice is the Knight of Wands. The likely outcome of the next 48 hours is the Five of Wands. Trouble is in paradise. Let's get straight to the Hierophant, Spirit. Let's get straight to the Hierophant. Hello, Fred. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Yours truly. Hit the like button and share. Kiki's always on point. Oh, thank you so much, yours truly. Yes, y'all make sure y'all head over there, become a member. Yes. Let's see, Spirit. What is the Hierophant? Why is Capricorn struggling with the Hierophant in the next 48 hours? Some of you all, you could have a child that is kind of like rebelling in the next 48 hours. Damn, the Three of Swords. Damn, this is definitely a committed relationship coming to an end in the next 48 hours. Damn, Daniel, somebody could have somebody pregnant. I don't know. Damn, this is ugly. Let me see. Shit, Capricorn. What's the Empress? I have not had a traumatic reading like this in a long time. This feels very traumatizing. Let me see. What is the Empress energy for Capricorn for how this shows up? What is the Empress? Could be a Gemini. Doesn't necessarily have to be. What is the Empress? What is this? How does this shocking news, shocking epiphany? What is this? The Five of Swords. I mean, the Five of Cups. The Six of Cups. Damn. Oh, Lord, have mercy. What's the Death card? Yeah. What's the Death card? What's the Death card? Well, I definitely see a relationship coming to an end. I definitely see a relationship coming to an end, and it does look like to me that it's because of a third party. And it looks like that it's one of those situations where could be a Scorpio involved here. I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused. Why is Scorpio? I mean, damn, who am I talking to? Why is Capricorn's advice the Knight of Wands? You're definitely having to navigate a very intense situation. And why is the Knight of Wands here? What's up, Fred? Thank you for all that you do, Kiki. You're always so appreciated. Thank you so much, Fred. Y'all show out for your girl. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank you. Let's see. Why is the Knight of Wands here? So we have the King of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress. Damn. I don't know, y'all. This is definitely giving me, like, for some of y'all, it's almost like, why do I feel like that somebody's pregnant and it's not you? And if you are the one pregnant with the Five of Cups being here, it's almost saying like the loss of this pregnancy. It's like the loss of this pregnancy set you free from something that's been holding a grips onto you for a long time. Or if you're not in your childbearing years, the fact that something like you've been trying to get something to grow and the fact that it's not growing, this in the next 48 hours, it's the realization that it's like, it's time for you to set yourself free. But I have to be honest with you, the King of Wands, the Five of Swords, to the Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress, I have to be honest with you. I got somebody here. You're being advised to be optimistic as you're navigating this intense situation and be mindful not to compare yourself. Like there is, like if this is a third party situation, okay, it's like Spirit is advising you, As you are navigating this, please do not compare yourself to how someone else is nurturing another situation instead of nurturing you. It's only going to conflict and bring more strife to this situation. What's the Five of Wands for the likely outcome? Letting go. Damn, I was getting look at this whole little thick book. I was gonna put it back in there, but look what Spirit made me look at. Letting go. Letting go, Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Chariot card. The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles. I definitely feel like that someone walks away from this situation single and independent with the awareness of something that you didn't, like you was moving blindly. You didn't have awareness to something. It does look like that. It does look like that in the next 48 hours, there's some sort of shocking revelation that you've been clinging to some sort of unrealistic reality. And Spirit wants you to be mindful as this is coming to light. Do not compare yourself to don't compare yourself to how some other situation is being nurtured and how that situation didn't nurture you. Do not do that. But I do see somebody. It does look like in the next 48 hours, something comes to an end. Someone moves away from a very unhealthy situation. This can involve a Libra, a Taurus, a Scorpio. A Taurus. Yours truly dealing with a third party. I let go a month ago, but it's so tough. I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Moving into Aquarius. Almost all my planets are in Capricorn, but an Aquarius sun. Oh my, wow. Well, let's get into Aquarius and see what Aquarius has to offer. 5840. All right, Spirit, tap me in for the Aquarius Collective. What is it that the Aquarius Collective can expect in the next 48 hours? What is it that the Aquarius Collective can expect in the next 48 hours, Spirit? Aquarius, these are general messages, but I do ask that if you resonate at any point in time that you smash the thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Life moves on and life enriches us. Life empowers us if we allow it to. Let's see, Spirit. What can Aquarius expect? What is Aquarius facing in the next 48 hours, Spirit? Keys on a ring, mirror. Shit, some of y'all might be having a one-night stand, honey. But others of you all, shit, damn. What's going on? Shit, we got a good one for Sag, and then it's kind of not giving me the best feelings. For Capricorn and Aquarius, keys on a ring, it does speak about something being unconventional and like a string-along situation. And then with mirror at the bottom of the deck, yeah, and then, okay, yes, I know what I'm sending y'all a bunch of love and light, okay? But it looks like that in the next 48 hours for Aquarius, there's this energy of really recognizing some sort of situation. It's either a person or a habit or a pattern, not a habit, a pattern of you being strung along. It's like you are going to be doing some reflecting on it, but it is because you got backstabbed. You know what I'm saying? There's some light being shed on, I don't know. This is not nice. Show me how this keys on a ring shows up in the next 48 hours for Aquarius. The Queen of Wands. The Star card, I like that. The Hermit card, yeah, this is, okay, so, okay, I see what's going on. The Lover's card and the Knight of Pentacles. So in the next 48 hours, there is introspection going on, and that's what you're struggling with. Okay, in the next 48 hours, there is this energy of like, because like in the next 48 hours, I just feel like I'm talking to an Aquarius that may be a little bit resentful because you feel led on. It's like you feel like somebody's been stringing you along. A situation was never like, it wasn't being authentic in what it was trying to offer you. This bobby pin is getting on my nerves, y'all. Anyways, like there's this energy of finding out that possibly a Gemini, it could be a Gemini, but I meant to say Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person could be there could be the awareness that this person has been stringing you along here. Okay. There's in the next 48 hours, Spirit is wanting you to shed a reflective, healing light on this. Okay. There's the opportunity to, like, in the next 48 hours, Spirit is wanting you to heal this energy. However, you're struggling with the Hermit card. You're struggling with feeling isolated. You're struggling with having to do the introspection, because this introspection is pointing out to you where you're not necessarily making the choices and the decisions from the heart space, because that's your advice. The Lover's card. It is telling, the Lover's card back in the day was called the choice card. And your choice card is saying that you have to drop down into your heart space in order to make the choice that is in alignment to get you what you truly deserve. And so what this introspection is reflecting back to you in the next 48 hours is how you've not necessarily been making the choice that you want. And it's not been, and because of that, you have been being put in situations that have been getting you strung along. Meaning, let me give you an example. Let's say that, remember a few minutes ago, earlier on in the reading, I think it was in Leo, a fine little chocolate thing rolled by in this nice ass black truck. Okay. Let's say that I liked it that, because I did. Let's say that I start, because I liked that so much. Let's say that the person comes, they pull up, and they're like, can I come in and, can I come stay the night? And I'm just infatuated by the way that they look in the truck. And I don't even let people come in. I really don't let any and everybody come in my house. But because I'm so infatuated by what's going on, I let that person come in my house. And then I let them stay the night. And then, I find out that, this little chocolate thing is nice. They got that truck. It's all nice. But they stink. They don't wash their ass. They don't brush their teeth. They leave their clothes in the middle of the floor. And then you start to accept that, all because of the infatuation. It's like you are going after things that's not truly in alignment with your heart's desires. And so this reflection that's happening in the next 48 hours is illuminating this. And Spirit is saying you may be struggling with that because, baby, the Hermit energy, it requires accountability. It really does. And sometimes accountability just doesn't feel good. It's crazy. I was talking to an Aquarius today, and I said something, and Pookie, when I said it, they heard and got me off the phone, and that's okay. That's okay. But it's saying that the challenge, what you're struggling with in the next 48 hours, is when you sit in that reflection, it's like, how do you navigate without beating yourself up, but instead incorporating the necessary changes in the next 48 hours. If you can do so and not beat yourself up and be compassionate on yourself, well, what actually happens is the Knight of Pentacles. You're able to move towards partnerships and collaborations and receive equal reciprocity. Does that make sense, yo? This could be pertaining to an Aquarius, a Virgo, or a Gemini. So you could, in the next 48 hours, be reflecting over the way that the relationships and the partnerships went with an Aquarius, a Virgo, and a Gemini. And if you're able to do so, then it's actually going to illuminate what you need to integrate so that you can go after things that you truly desire and not things that you're infatuated with. Kiki, preach it, girl. You always telling it like it is, bringing sound advice. I love y'all. I really do love y'all. Yes, keep them. Yes, raise your standards to realistic, not unachievable, but yes. What is the final messages for Aquarius to walk away from this reading with? That's what's going to get you into a partnership, okay? That's what's going to get you into a partnership. I do want you to know that the Hierophant to the Star card, that's healing, okay? This will get you into, this is the lesson that needs to be integrated in order to get you the committed relationship that you're looking for. Because what you're manifesting is not, it's not too much. It's just it's like you're not piecing it together properly. And that's leaving you feel left out. That's leaving you feeling left out. Okay. I love you. That's what I got for you. You're so welcome, Shelly T. This is spot on. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. I'll be needing that confirmation. Thank y'all. Because sometimes I feel like I just be preaching. Like sometimes I be feeling like y'all, like I know that some of my readings don't necessarily give you the details of what the other person is always doing, but I don't feel like that's important. And so sometimes I feel like that I lose y'all when I be giving y'all the medicine and not so much the details. So thank you for your confirmation. Let's move forward to Pisces. $207.50. Good. I love you too. Let's see, Spirit. Let's tap in for Pisces. What can Pisces expect in the next 48 hours? What can Pisces expect in the next 48 hours? What does Pisces need to know about the next 48 hours, Spirit? Pisces, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? I swear I wish I had a man that would throw this meat on the grill. I want to season it. I don't mind to season it. I just wish a man would cook it so I can run around in this water with these children. Ooh, Pisces, in the next 48 hours, we have lacking confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, frustration, karmic relationship. What? How does it show up for Pisces in the next 48 hours, Spirit? How does this show up for Pisces in the next 48 hours, Spirit? I'm sending you a bunch of love and light, Pisces. It shows up as the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Oh my. The Devil card. And the Seven of Wands. Well, hell. You're definitely struggling with, like, what you're struggling with is confidence. You're struggling with confidence this weekend in the next 48 hours. You're being advised to detach from some sort of low vibrational behavior. What is that? Some of y'all need to, like, if, shit, ain't nothing wrong with drinking and smoking and all of that good shit. But in the next 48 hours, baby, you might need to fall back up off of it. I'm going to be honest with you. What's the Devil card for the advice? There's something that you're being told to detach from. What is it that my Pisces collective is being told to detach from in the next 48 hours. Here we go again. Confidence. Baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay? Y'all, I'm sorry. Mama's her. As I'm telling Mama's her. I'm sorry. I'm deaf. If you don't want a soapbox reading, you might as well go on and leave, because this is that one. Y'all got somebody in y'all's energy, and the reason why you struggle with confidence is because when this person comes around, you feel real good about yourself. But this person does dumb shit as they walk out their door, and you allow them to pack your confidence up in that you allow them to pack your confidence up in that little overnight bag, because this motherfucker ain't never gone too far. Okay? They don't ever go too far. They literally only pack a duffel bag, an overnight bag. And you are allowing this person's in and out behavior to absolutely annihilate your confidence. Spirit is saying detach from this shit. This is like for real, like for real, like for real. If I wasn't healing, baby, this is something you spit on. There's definitely, okay, so you're being advised to detach from playing into this person's controlling behaviors, okay? But this is definitely somebody that comes like, it's so crazy because I know this little young Pisces. I love her little heart to death too. But there was a season where, you know, she just found that somebody wasn't loving her the way that she was loving them. And the way that she responded was to put on the false image, because what happened is it caused her to question, how was she loving so hard on a motherfucker that wasn't loving on her back? So what she did was basically, you know, try to remember who she was, but she did it in a very superficial way, because that person took her confidence, because she really was pouring her all into that relationship just for this other person to go off and do some bullshit elsewhere. Okay. So she falsely made herself, like, she kept on posting how pretty she was and how she still got it and all of this, right? But that person only packed an overnight bag. And when they came back, everything that she was falsely putting up, because the confidence is what she was lacking, and she gave her confidence to that person in the overnight bag. So the false confidence that she had when that person came back around, that person blacked her eye, abused her, right? So what I need you to understand is, in the next 48 hours, don't go to putting on some sort of false sense of confidence, trying to attach or trying to trigger some sort of karmic relationship. Don't do that. Don't do that. In the next 48 hours, actually pour into your cup and detach from the need. Detach from the need to, okay, shit, a motherfucker cheated on you, made you feel less about yourself. I ain't okay with that, but I understand that. What I want you to do is this weekend, in the next 48 hours, go inside, deactivate the social media, go inside and really work on yourself. Don't try to do stuff to try to prove to this person or anybody or anything that you still got it. Detach and go inward. Work on your confidence this weekend, because I really do have you toxically attaching yourself to a situation that is very unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. It's very, very unhealthy. And this, I want you to know that in the next 48 hours, this person is coming around for another cycle. That's why this message is coming up like that. Because in the next 48 hours, this person is coming in with the whole vision. Like, this person has a playbook. They really do have a playbook. They know you. And so they're coming in to try to, you know, Seven of Pentacles. They're going to try, what's the Seven of Pentacles? They're going to try to, you know, plant some seeds inside of this situation. But because you're lacking in confidence, you're going to eat. I got to sneeze, but it's not coming. Yeah, see, baby, this is an absolute no. Judgment is here. This person is definitely coming in trying to reconcile the differences. They are. They are. Yeah, Temperance. They definitely, someone is coming in. Someone from this karmic relationship is coming in and trying to trigger some sort of reconciliation, some sort of renewal. And what are their intentions for Pisces in the next 48 hours? What are their intentions? Baby, the Page of Wands. Baby, they want some dick. I mean, well, they want to have sex. Sorry. They want to have sex. They want some attention from you. You see that word? And then they get ready to take that ass right back down Stress Alley. They get ready to come in and try to offer you some sort of passionate release. And then right after they release you, they're going to walk you right back down the aisle of stress and doom. Seven of Wands for the likely outcome for Pisces. You got to learn to see yourself. This is a weak-ass leader. And you think that they actually leading you somewhere good. They not. They leading you to doom, to frustration, to sabotage. What's the Seven of Wands for the likely outcome of the next 48 hours? Put your defenses up. The Ten of Pentacles. The King. Oh, damn. Well, I like that. The King of Wands ends up heartbroken, isolated. I do like that. It looks like you put your defenses up. And the likely outcome, I hope, because of this message, is you putting the Seven of Wands, you defending your territory. You see how she's got that sage up, not letting that negative energy come in and interfere with her peace. It looks like you might be the likely outcome of this is you putting up your defenses, defending yourself, standing your ground. I like that. Spirit definitely wants you to detach. You don't have to fight. Even in this particular Seven of Wands, she's not fighting. Baby, she done put some fucking sage bundles on the ground. You see that? That's sage bundles. And she has faith and she is trusting that that is going to keep this unnecessary armor away from her. There's spirit, look, baby, if you reconcile with this, you absolutely sabotage an Ace of Pentacles. There is an Ace of Pentacles abundance up ahead that will come to a complete abrupt ending if you reconcile within this dynamic. So just take that as it resonates, Pisces. I got Capricorn, I got Scorpio, I have Aries, I've got Leo. Take it as it resonates. I'm seeing a whole lot of chocolate men, honey, today, honey. A whole lot of chocolate men driving by, honey. That is my flavor, honey. Okay, y'all. Let me see what these thumbs up are looking like if I'm ready to do a collective message. Oh, I'm getting ready to do a collective message. Y'all, we got 76 thumbs up in. Y'all done gave your girl about $40 on this live. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Let me get y'all a good old collective message. Let me give y'all a good old collective message, honey. Where the comments go? There they go. Miss Sunshine thought that was funny. For real. I mean, I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate, but baby, a chocolate man is a win for me, honey. Chocolate man is definitely God's gift to y'all know I'm silly. I sure can, honey. I can eat me a chocolate man all day, every day, honey. Just like y'all can eat a gingerbread man. Quanta gonna tell me to get off these folk internet in a minute. I know that's right. Thank y'all so much. No discrimination ever. But we all have a preference. What you said. That's right. That's right. Okay, y'all. I want to see what you don't see coming. What is it that the collective does not see coming? All right, collective. Let's jump in and see what you don't see coming in the next 48 hours. What is it that the collective doesn't see coming in the next 48 hours that has not been picked up so far? What is it that the collective doesn't see coming in the next 48 hours that has not been picked up yet? Clear, concise messages, please. Ooh, a two-faced friend. A two-faced friend, a friend doing some bullshit because they feel like something is lacking in their life. So a two-faced friend could be showing a side of themselves in the next 48 hours because they're doing this because they feel like something is lacking. Look, my boots are on the ground. I heard that in somebody. It was in Leo's, wasn't it? My boots on the ground. I think it was. I don't know, but that's what my neighbors over there jamming to. And that's my jam too. Let me get off these people's internet because I'm ready to turn up in real life with my babies. Because don't nobody else in Lexington want to turn up with your girl. And that's okay. Let me see, Spirit. Identify this two-faced friend. I want you to know that this two-faced friend is going to be showing a side of themselves. It does look like that they want some money or something, or they're doing it because of money. What's the identity of this two-faced friend? What is the identity of this two-faced friend? Could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's just this person is an anxious person anyways. This person is an anxious person anyways. Two of Pentacles could be affected by Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They don't necessarily have to be, but I want you to know that this person is struggling. Like they're doing whatever this two-faced behavior is, they're doing it out of anxiety because of finances. Yeah, look, the Seven of Swords. This person is not to be trusted. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And that's the truth. That's the truth. So a friend, like, it's not a friend, okay? It's not a friend. But someone that comes around from time to time and portrays themselves to be a friend, this person could be coming around. They're lacking something, like they're could be asking for finances. You can't trust this person. Why is Burrow here as it pertains to this two-faced friend? This person could feel like you owe them something. Three of Swords. It says just a no. You live. I live in Lexington, Kentucky. How long is a drive from Los Angeles to Lexington, Bobby? That's a long ass drive, baby. What would you come hang out with me? I know that's right. But like this person, this person is coming around. This person is facing some sort of loss. They could have lost some sort of finances. Yeah, something's definitely come to an end in this person's life. The Fool card, yeah, damn. The Three of Swords, the World card, and the Fool card. Malunda. Yeah. I can wait, baby. Thank you though, sugar. The Strength card could be a Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but this person is definitely facing some sort of loss here, okay? An old phase of their life is something in their life is closing out. And it looks like that they're headed into a new direction. And they ultimately they feel like that they definitely feel like that you have the resources that they need to aid them. But the fact that this person is showing up as a two-faced friend is, what's money path here? Also, I want to say this. All of that stands true, okay? All of that stands true. But I also, if I'm reading these as individual messages, I also want someone in my collective to know that you may be facing some sort of loss and you may be having some sort of sorrow as it pertains to this ending. Spirit is saying, don't sit in that energy of lack, okay? Don't sit in that energy of lack. There's a new beginning that is opening up for you. There's a new pathway that is opening up for you. And if that's the case, the new pathway that is opening up for you is that of abundance, okay? But there could be some sort of ending. A two-faced friend does something stupid, brings about some anxiety. You see this person clearly, and that does come to an end. This person does this because they ultimately feel like you have something that they feel like that they should have. That's just the way that cookie is going to have to crumble. Clarify money path. You miss Pisces? Yeah, definitely rewind, baby. Catch that. It was a deep one too. So if you feel like you need Pisces' messages, go on and rewind that thing back, baby. What's money path? For what the collective doesn't see coming in the next 48 hours, someone could be coming to borrow money. Ask to borrow money. Or a money path to make some could be presenting itself. The Page of Pentacles. Ooh, this is a pathway to make some money, to learn something new. It's okay, so I definitely see that there is an abundant path that is going to be presenting itself to you in the next 48 hours. I'm going to have to give this story two different ways. Some of y'all, somebody is coming asking for some money. Okay, this person is bold, brave, and tenacious. And Spirit is saying, temper yourself in the way that you give them a response. Okay, for others of you all, there is a path, an offer that is being presented towards you. Spirit is saying that it is going to require you to take a chance. It's going to require you to be brave and tenacious to go after it. Do so, find and strike an internal balance. Don't expect the payout to be quick, but it is going to yield great reward, okay? It definitely turns you into the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be, as long as you approach it from a diplomatic perspective, it's going to be very abundant, okay? So just take those messages as it resonates. That two-faced friend could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's take that as it resonates. But all of the cards on the board, we have Sagittarius, we have Leo, we have Scorpio, we have Aquarius, we have Taurus, we have Capricorn, we have Aquarius. And those are the messages, y'all. I love you. Too far to drive. I'm catching a flight right now to make sure you season the meat right. I know that's right. Well, come on, Bobby. Come on. You a vegetarian, but I don't discriminate. I can man the grill. I know that's right. You're the second person today that I've heard allude to being a vegetarian. And what I think is so crazy is that I don't wear deodorant, y'all. Okay. I do not wear deodorant unless I know I'm getting ready to go be cute. But I was just telling my children today that I think it's time for me to switch up my diet. I've noticed a different smell in my natural smell. And the fact that you're the second person to bring up vegan, yeah, well, spirit got a way of talking to me, honey. It might be that old meat coming through my pores smelling different because I was cutting up some chicken that I'm about to go eat, and I just noticed the texture of it was kind of turning me off, honey. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what America's doing to this food, but I wish they would stop. Bobby, hi, hi, hi. She's so pretty naturally, right? Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh, what was... I love her voice. It's naturally alluring and seductive. Oh my goodness. I love that compliment. I love that compliment. I know that's right. Megan, thank you for the messages, hun. I'm so excited for what's to come. You and me both. Y'all, I love y'all. I'm gonna go run up here to get some charcoal so I can light this grill up and pray let these babies put a dent in my pocket. Because we all know that that's what they do. But anyways, I love y'all. Y'all get outside, enjoy some weather. It don't matter what the weather is. Get out there and enjoy just those 5 minutes of it. Go out there and shine your light. Be great. I love you so much. I get sad. I get ads right in the middle of your live often. Oh, I'm so sorry, love bug. I'm so sorry. You working on going vegan too? Look at there. Mama is her. Yes, mama was her. I love y'all. Y'all go be great. Y'all go be great.